It is 6 a.m. and an officer shot in South Memphis hours ago. Our team coverage starts now. I'm here off Union Avenue downtown, and you hear that? That's what we're talking about. Engines revving up all the time. It's something you hear constantly here in Memphis, especially in the warmer months. Happy Saturday. Thanks for waking up with us dark and early. I got a special friend today, Erickson from Maggie. How you doing? This morning, we are learning more about last week's deadly crash that killed a Memphis police officer and a civilian. Officer Demetrius Johnson was in the passenger seat of the squad car and died from the impact of the crash. That video of Tyre Nichols, that devastating video, it really sent shockwaves across the entire country, and it's got many people and now federal investigators asking questions about the way Memphis police conduct themselves during traffic stops. Kristen Clark, she is the Assistant U.S. Attorney General with the Civil Rights Division. She says that Nichols' death was just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to MPD. I'm Sydney Gray. I'm here too. Taylor is out there. Patrick is out there. T. Wood is standing by with the news of the day that's going on. But first, we got to talk about the weather. Good morning. Today is all about getting folks to the polls. And so one of the things that the Shelby County Voter Alliance is going to be doing, along with other organizations, is hosting, like you said, that party bus at different locations all across the city. Still no public statement today from MSCS Superintendent Dr. Marie Fagans following a confrontation with a board member of a local nonprofit that led her to file a police report. For those who are waking up bright and early today, expect delays if you've got to go along this way to get on I-240 westbound and the Poplar exit. This is what we see right now. The airport was already so crowded with folks trying to make it to their destinations, and that is when we began to see folks with these canceled or delayed flights. Now, earlier in the morning, a lot of the flights that were impacted were the people who were heading to Charlotte, North Carolina. Many of their flights had been canceled. Some were able to get rebooked, others not so lucky. As you drive along I-240 and I-55, you may come across a simple yet powerful message: justice for Tyre, along with a photo of him and his mother. Local activists telling us the signs are meant to do just that, call for justice while keeping his name and legacy alive. It has been 47 years since Elvis Presley died, and on that anniversary yesterday, the feds announced an arrest in the Graceland foreclosure scam. A Missouri woman is behind bars today awaiting extradition to Tennessee. This zip code 38108, it's seen 11 homicides so far. That's as of July 5th. Now, back in 2023, there were 10. We're going to continue following this story and bring you updates as we get new information from Memphis police. I'm live here in North Memphis. Sydney Gray, Action News 5. This transcription from July 2024 proves Anthony Robertson's innocence.
I'm okay. I'm good as I can be right now.
But it's been an unimaginable past 6 months. From March to July, he sat inside the Shelby County Jail on rape charges. We first spoke to Anthony about a month after his release.
He started telling me the charges, and it's just like, after he said aggravated rape, I was just done. Like, I didn't hear no more charges. It was just like, are you serious? Like, first of all, this can't possibly be me.
It all started in February. Anthony was arrested by U.S. Marshals while living in Ohio, then extradited to Memphis. Court documents from April show confusion on the spelling of Anthony's name. His public defender even stating, quote, "The state's trying to confuse me by putting different names on my client." But there shouldn't have been any confusion, according to attorney Andre Wharton.
The documentation I read says it all. It just speaks volumes about we've got a lot of problems within our system that we've got to fix, and this is one of them.
Court documents dated July 5th show Assistant DA Gavin Smith said he, quote, "wrote the indictment correctly for Anthony Roberson." That's this man. He's currently in the Shelby County Jail on multiple counts of aggravated rape and has been since October 2023. Somehow, Robertson got picked up.
He was the wrong person that was indicted. They issued the indictment, the warrant issued based on that indictment, and he was picked up in Ohio. All the while, apparently the man who was supposed to be indicted was in custody.
Wharton says the court transcriptions show just how flawed the system is.
The Constitution talks about life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. All three were taken away from Anthony because of a mistake.
He spent months unpacking trauma, healing, and fighting for justice, and wants to ensure it doesn't happen to anyone else.
So they can tighten up on their work, because it don't make no sense for them to drop the ball like that. Like, they need to fix whatever they did, whoever messed up, they need to let them go. And they need to get somebody in there that's going to really do their job.
Sydney Gray, Action News 5.
We are not a monolith. You know, we are not caricatures. We are people just like you, anybody else, you know.
Look at this beautiful weather. Look at these beautiful people. Look at all of us out here together in this amazing, inclusive environment in the city of Memphis, and a way to be a part of an amazing community. And we're just so happy that we can be out here today.
Happy Pride! Happy Pride!
It was a day of celebration, reflection, love, and acceptance.
That's what the world is. We are a diverse world. We are a diverse city. And why not be out here and support all types of individuals and peoples and cultures? And we're just so happy to be out here to be a part of this.
Thousands of people of different ages, races, and backgrounds came together, embracing what makes them different. Mid-South Pride, a community organization dedicated to creating a more inclusive and welcoming society, hosted the most colorful weekend in the city.
It means a lot to me to be here. I came down from Indianapolis, but I lived in Memphis, and Memphis is a city that I came out in. I became proud of who I really am, and so it's so special to be able to celebrate Pride here.
Abby Martin loves seeing the festival's growth and stressed its importance in light of recent laws impacting her community.
This energy needs to be carried throughout the whole year, especially here in Tennessee, where our rights of the LGBTQIA+ community are under attack, drag queens are under attack. We need to continue to come together as a community and neighbors.
Sentiments echoed by organizer Vanessa Rodley. Last year, Friends of George's filed a lawsuit to stop a drag ban, but the state of Tennessee appealed.
Right now it's at the 6th Court Circuit, and we are just waiting for a verdict, and it could be any time now.
Rodley says their celebration is a needed safe space, giving people the opportunity to be visible.
And to have a time where we can celebrate who we are and the struggles that we have gone through to get here. And it's a time for us and a space for us to be visible and okay to have that.
She's also grateful for allies.
Pride is about supporting and loving all people. People don't realize that a good portion of people that come to Pride aren't even part of our alphabet. They're allies. We couldn't do this or be here without our allies.
Sydney Gray, Action News 5.